This story comes out of Inglewood, California. Jayveyon Burley and Leilani Hall had two beautiful children. Jayveyon is 3 years old and Leilani was 1 year old. Both children were full of life and very loved by family and friends. Unfortunately, Leilani was found dead in Los Angeles River under the bridge. Jayveyon has been charged with murder and child endangerment after Leilani's body was found in the river. Lynisha stated her and Jayveyon had an arrangement which involved the following. Jayveyon picks up both children on Sunday nights and takes care of them till Wednesdays before returning them back to her. This was a normal routine and there was never any issues. Jayveyon was very protective of their children and never hurt the children in the past. Fast forward to December the 4th, 2022. Jayveyon picks up the children from Lynisha as he does every week. Lynisha stated he seemed angry when he picked up the kids. Lynisha stated Jayveyon was angry at the time, but nothing looked amiss. Jayveyon did not look like he was panicked or nervous at the time. Lynisha further added that Jayveyon did not put Leilani in her car seat when loading the kids into the car. Lynisha stated she strapped Leilani into her car seat before Jayveyon drove off. She noticed Jayveyon stopping and starting the car several times. Her thought was, is he having issues with the car? Jayveyon finally arrives home and his mother noticed only Jayveyon with him, which was unusual. She immediately started wondering where was Leilani. Jayveyon's mother called Inglewood police to report she was concerned about Leilani's whereabouts. Now, I'm not sure if she asked her son where Leilani was, but she became very concerned that she had to call the police. She told police that Jayveyon lives with her and went to pick up his two children. However, when he returned home, Jayveyon only had Jayveyon with him. Police started searching for Leilani, which led to the discovery of her precious body in the Los Angeles River below Ocean Boulevard Bridge. I am curious as to what led the police to the bridge. Was Jayveyon's actions caught on camera? The family was notified they found Leilani's body in the river. It was communicated by police that Jayveyon dropped Leilani in the river. Lynisha was so shocked and upset by this horrendous and cruel act. She stated, "My daughter was murdered by her father. He literally threw my precious Leilani off the bridge. I do not understand why he would do this to his own daughter. How can a father do this to their own child?" She said, "All I can imagine right now was Leilani screaming. Was she afraid? Was Leilani saying, 'Dada'? Did he do something with his bare hands before he dropped her?" Lynisha recalled taking Christmas photos with Leilani a short time before her death. She stated, "Leilani was hugging her so tight and did not want to let her go. I feel like my precious baby knew something." Personally, me personally, I cannot even imagine what Leilani thought. This is just so horrible and wrong. Lynisha stated her son, Jayveyon, was unharmed and he keeps asking for his sister. I hope and pray that Jayveyon did not see Jayveyon dropping Leilani in the river. Police on Monday arrested Jayveyon and charged him with murder and child endangerment after Leilani's body was recovered in the Los Angeles River in Long Beach. His bail has been set at $215,000 and his arraignment has been scheduled for January the 10th. This may sound cruel, but he does not deserve bail. And personally, I think the bail is too low. The motive for the baby's murder remains a mystery as police continue investigating the case. While family members are seeking answers, they also want justice for Leilani, who was allegedly killed at the hands of her own father. It seems Jayveyon is no stranger to run-ins with the law. He was arrested in 2018 after he and two other people allegedly robbed a Domino's pizza delivery driver at gunpoint. Jayveyon was found in possession of the weapon used in the commission of the crime, a black mask, and other evidence pertinent to the crime, police said at the time of his arrest. Police also believe Jayveyon is responsible for several other similar robberies. A candlelight vigil was held in Long Beach on Wednesday night to mourn the death of Leilani. Lanisha stated Leilani was so full of life. She had the best smiles. She loved music, books, and giving high fives. This is my commentary. This is a horrific nightmare for the family, friends, and community. As I stated before, I do not feel like Jayveyon should be given any type of bail, especially given the nature of the crime, and he also has a criminal record. Personally, I do not understand how a father can harm his own child. A father is supposed to be a leader and protector of their family. The 5 responsibilities of a father are to lead, a responsibility to seek God's will, a responsibility to pray and worship, a responsibility to protect the beautiful, the innocent, and the good, and a responsibility to provide for those we love and lead. The characteristics of a good father are 1, dependability, being there through thick and thin, 2, compassion, 3, valuing of the mother, 4, empathy, 5, being verbally expressive, and being human, which all is common sense. Based on what happened to Leilani, I find it hard to believe Jayveyon had characteristics of a good father. Did Jayveyon suffer from mental illness, and or is he evil, or a combination of both? The Bible teaches us that thou shalt not kill. This is God's word. Leilani will not reach milestones such as graduating from kindergarten, high school, and college. She will never get to experience having a boyfriend, getting married, and having children. Leilani will never get to travel. She could have been a nurse, a doctor, teacher, or president of the United States. I hope and pray this family gets justice. But note this, Princess Leilani is with God and wears a crown. This is a reminder that if you are a parent or a caregiver of a child and you are incapable of taking care of that child, please reach out to someone for assistance as soon as possible. It can be the police, it can be a hospital, it could be a neighbor, a pastor, a friend. But the key is to reach out to somebody. The key is to act immediately before you harm the child, because this is evil and wrong.